Welcome to another video of Plus 2 ISC Physics. Today we are going to discuss about electric potential due to a point charge. Okay, you know that what is electric field, what is electric potential, that we are discussed in the previous class. Then today we are going to discuss about electric potential due to a point charge. Consider a charge, a point charge. Point charge means very small charge. I place a charge here. It has a charge Q. Q is a point charge, very small charge. Then you know that if you place a charge in a particular place, around this charge electric field will develop. Around this charge there will be some electric field and electric potential. Both will develop. If you place a charge in any space, around that space to a particular distance, some electric field or electric potential will develop. Okay, then I have to find what is the potential at a point here. We can name the point it as A. I have to find what is the potential at this point due to this charge. Due to this charge there will be some potential created around it. I have to find what is the value of potential at this point due to this charge. Let the distance between the charge and the point at which I want to find the potential be R. R is the distance between the point at which I have to find the potential. R is the distance between Q and A. For finding potential at a point A, you know that potential at a point is defined as work done to bring a unity positive charge from infinity to this point. Therefore, I have to find how much work I have to be done to bring a unity positive charge from infinity to this point. Therefore, I am to find the potential at this point. I am taking a charge, a very small charge. That is, I take it as the charge is represented as Q0. Q0 is a very small charge. That charge is known as test charge. Test charge. The charge used for testing the potential, that is known as test charge. It's very small charge. It is represented as Q0. Let the charge Q0 is placed at a point P. Placed at a point P, which is at a distance of x from Q. X from Q. Okay, Q is a test charge which is placed at another point P, which is at a distance x from P. X from Q. Then I am moving this charge, Q0 charge, to a very small distance. And it comes to another point. The charge Q0 I am moving towards the charge Q. It is moving a very small distance known as dx. Very small distance dx. It is moving very small distance dx. Then it comes to another point. That point we can name it as Q. Once more, initially the test charge Q0 is at a P. After giving some force, I am moving this charge into another point. It is known as Q. The distance covered by the charge is very small distance is dx. Okay, then I am going to find out how much work I have to be done to move Q0 charge from P to Q. Okay, for that you know that work done, W, work is equal to force into displacement. Force into displacement. When you place a charge Q0 here at a distance x from the charge Q, a force will act on Q0. If you place two charges very close to each other, Q and Q0, you know that a Coulomb force will act on it. These two charges are positive charges, therefore a repulsive force will act on it. Therefore, the charge Q0 experiences a force in this direction because these two charges will repel each other. Q0 experiences a force in this direction. Okay, the force acting on Q0 is, according to Coulomb's law, F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 K Q0 by x square. It is a Coulomb's law, where K is the dielectric constant of this medium. Okay, if it is air, there is no K. If it is air or vacuum, there is no K. We are imagining that if there is a medium other than air or vacuum. Okay, then K is a dielectric constant of this medium. It is a force acting on the charge Q0. It is a force acting on the charge Q0. Then this force is acting in this direction, but the displacement is in the opposite direction. The charge is moving in this direction. The charge is moving in this direction. The force is acting in the opposite direction. Therefore, the work done, W is equal to, actually it is not positive, it is negative. What is the reason? Because the force and displacement are in opposite direction. If force and displacement are in opposite direction, work done on an object is negative, because work is equal to, W is equal to Fs cos theta is equal to Fs into, here force is in this direction, displacement is in this direction, therefore the angle between force and displacement is 180 degree, therefore cos 180 is minus 1, therefore F into S into minus 1, that is minus Fs. Okay, remember that if the force and displacement are in opposite direction, then the work done on that object is negative. Therefore, W is equal to minus F into S. Therefore, W is equal to, we can substitute the value of F here, minus is here, F 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 K Q 0 by x square into, that is force, into displacement. Displacement is dx, very small displacement, that is dx. It is a small work, dw. It is small work you have to done to bring the charge q0 to a small distance dx. Therefore, small work done is equal to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 k into q0 by s square into dx. I have to find what is the work done to bring this charge from infinity to this point. Infinity to this point. Okay, therefore I have to integrate. I have to integrate this work from infinity to this distance. This distance is r. Therefore, total work done to bring the charge q0 from infinity to the point A is integral infinity to this point distance is r, infinity to r dw equal to integral infinity to r. This work done is minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 k q0 divided by x square dx. S square dx. Here 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 k q0, these are constants. Therefore, we can take outside of the integral. Therefore, minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 k q0 we can take outside. Then integral infinity to r 1 by x square dx. 1 by x square dx. Then you have to integrate. I think you already studied in mathematics. Integral 1 by x raised to n. Integral 1 by x raised to n dx. Integral 1 by x raised to n dx formula is minus of n minus 1 divided by x raised to n minus 1. This is the formula. For example, integral 1 by x cube is, subtract 1 from 3, that is 2, and write a minus there, x minus 2x square. Minus 2s square. These numbers you will get by subtracting 1 from this number. Okay, minus 2 by s square. Like that, integral 1 by, sorry, here it is dx, minus 1 by x square dx is, subtract 1 from 2, you will get 1 minus 1 by x. Okay, this formula we are using here. Integral 1 by x square dx is minus 1 by x. Therefore, I am applying here minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 k q0. The integral of 1 by s square is minus 1 by x. Minus 1 by x. Then you have to apply the limit. It is known as limit, lower limit and upper limit. Put a square bracket and lower limit infinity, upper limit r. Then the work done becomes minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q0. This minus we can take outside. Because minus is a constant, we can take outside. This minus, this 2 minus becomes plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q0 into 1 by x into infinity to r equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q0 into, first you have to apply the upper limit. Substitute the upper limit instead of x, then we will get 1 by r minus Then substitute the lower limit 1 by infinity. 1 by infinity. 1 by infinity is 0. Therefore, we can neglect that. That is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0. Sorry, here it is a k. I forgot to write this. 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 k q0 into 1 by r minus 0. 1 by infinity is 0. 1 by r minus 0 is 1 by r. Therefore, the answer is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q0 divided by r. 1 by r we can write in the denominator, that is w is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q0 divided by r. It is a work done to bring q0 charge from infinity to the point A. Okay, it is a work done to bring the test charge q0 from infinity to the point A. Then it is not our aim. Our aim is to find the potential. What is the formula? What is the formula for potential? That potential at a point is equal to work done to bring the charge from infinity to that point divided by the charge, that is w by q0. W you have find here, that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q0 by r. Then divided by q0, that is divided by q0. q0 and q0 will cancel out. Therefore, potential at a point is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q by r. Okay, if it is a medium, if there is a medium, the value k is here. V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 k q by r. If the charge is placed in air or vacuum, the value of k is 1. Therefore, the potential at a point is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q by r. Okay, if there is a medium other than air or vacuum, then you have to put the dielectric constant k. Otherwise, you can use this formula 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q by r. It is for air or vacuum. Air or vacuum. 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q by r. It is a formula for finding electric potential at a point due to a charge. Due to a charge, what is the potential at a point which is r distance from that charge? That is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q by r. Then some comparison, very important. If there is a point q at a distance r, there is a point a. The electric field at E, is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q by r square. You studied in the previous chapter the electric field intensity due to a point charge. Electric field intensity at A due to charge q is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q by r square. But we find here that potential at a point A due to the charge is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q by r, not r square, r. If there is a medium, then you have to put k here, q by r. Okay, from these two equations, we can find that 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 k and q is a constant. If the charge is a constant, then these factors are a constant. Then we can write E is inversely proportional to 1 by r square. Here also it is a constant. Therefore, we can write V is inversely proportional to r. E is inversely proportional to r. That it means that electric field intensity due to a point charge, if you are moving away from that charge, electric field intensity decrease very rapidly than potential. That will shows in the graph. If you are drawing a graph with an x-axis r and a y-axis E and B, then electric field intensity will decrease very rapidly than potential. It is a graph of electric field intensity. Then potential decreases very slowly. Okay, it is a graph of potential. Potential will decrease very slower than electric field intensity, because electric field intensity is inversely proportional to 1 by r square. That means that if the distance becomes 2 times, electric field intensity becomes 1 by 4 times. That is square of 2, 4, 1 by 4 times. But if distance becomes 2 times, potential becomes only 1 by 2 times. But electric field intensity becomes 1 by 4 times. That is, electric field intensity will decrease very faster than electric potential. Okay, these are the two formulas for finding electric field intensity at a point due to a point charge and electric potential at a point due to a point charge. Hope you understand well. If you have any confusion, you can rewind the video and watch again. If you have any doubt, ask in the comment box. If you like this video, press the like button, and if you want to watch another videos related to these topics, you have to subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching.